I'll admit, I got a little nervous with the Binance thing this week. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I've been super busy. I appreciate, though, people that have reached out to me. Drip Community Alliance, love you guys, so supportive. This week in crypto has been nuts, right? And so, as busy as I was getting, right, every time I would tune in, I was like, all I could hear about was Binance, right? And CZ, and the thing was going to collapse. They were going to be proved insolvent and all this noise. And I did. I got a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I didn't get a chance to listen to all of what Forex was saying because he addressed the flood that was going on, and I appreciated that. One thing I was like a little bit disappointed is it's like one of my favorite shows is Shark Tank. All right, I love that show because I love business, and I've seen like every episode since they first started playing. And of course, Mr. Wonderful is probably like one of my favorite sharks on the show. And I've loved over the last year seeing him, or the last year and a half, I guess, seeing him go from being like anti-crypto to pro-crypto. But I was bummed when he, started pointing the finger at Binance. I first appreciated him getting on and saying like he made a mistake with FTX and he feels stupid, but then he gets in front of Congress and starts pointing at Binance. Come on. You lost some points with me there, Mr. Wonderful. So some of you may remember I do bot trading, and there's a platform here called Bitscap that I use, and you have it connected to the exchanges that you like. And I was doing it last year. I stopped doing it probably I think around March or something when the market was just tanking. I definitely took some losses because the strategy that I use really mostly works in an up market. As I think we're approaching the bottom, I've started using it again. Granted, if you see the bots that I have open, two of them are these leverage bots. So I'm going short on Bitcoin and I'm going short on Ethereum right now. And these are up nicely with everything. And you can see the bot profit. And, I only got a little bit in here right now. I mean, this is truly probably the most passive income because you set up the parameters and then you don't do anything. You just kind of check in on it and it just spits out whatever the coin you have on the right is. So I'm just getting USDT. And yes, I know there's a lot of worry about that coin, but I honestly don't think there's any stable coin that we can feel 100% confident in, including USDC. So that's just my opinion. But one of the things, so I have on my exchanges here, I have KuCoin, which I use a lot, Kraken, which I'm not really using right now. And then I have Binance. That's the problem with bot trading, though, is you got to keep money on exchanges. So I got a little nervous, and I had some bots. I had some bots going that were on the Binance exchange, and so I turned those off because I kind of fell victim to some of the noise. But at any rate, we're looking at BTC. And we had a little, obviously a leg down yesterday. I still think we got a little bit more to go. Coming over to Drip. Drip, it is what it is. The Drip's not going anywhere. And obviously prices are super low right now, but Drip's not going to change. It's, Drip is going to continue to pay 1% in Drip. It's not going to run out of Drip. That's not, for me at this point, all I've just kind of been doing is compounding. There was a period where I said that I needed to start claiming and selling because I was trying to take just, like $1,000 off of this each month. And at this point, I'm not doing that anymore. I figure, I'm just not going to think about it, and I'm just going to continue to compound. Animal Farm, I think we're going to continue to see this go down. I think Animal Farm has, its own little cycle. We're seeing these prices go down. People started selling some dogs. What was cool is, I don't know if you guys saw Stunner's video today, but he showed, him selling dogs, and people doing that is actually, it's not bad. Like that actually, I was looking at Pigpen yesterday. Look at that. Actually, that just went up a little bit. See that? So every time someone sells dogs, we're getting more money put into the BUSD vault, right? And I'm looking forward to when those injections start coming in because this is what we get paid on in terms of the amount of pigs that we have. I bought a couple pigs when it dropped below 100. Oh, and I have some right here I need to deposit. But that will, each time people are selling dogs and using the platform, this rewards vault goes up. Something I wanted to quickly just touch on for you guys. So I mentioned this before. So Richie over at Crypto Mischief, definitely go check out his channel. He created a DApp. It's a miner, right? And if you can see, here's the platform. You can see the little drip symbols here, right? Because what he's done is he's created something that he takes 3% of the money that comes in here and he uses it to buy back drip. So this is a way that he's trying to help support the price of drip and do something good. And he's connected with Farm of Fortune, which is a cool little DApp, which I actually jumped in on because I really like this, right? This is basically, it's a B&B type of thing, right? So you have these 3 different plans and it kind of tells you what your ROI will be, right? So you can do plan 3, which is a contract that would last 90 days. Okay, you can put a max deposit of 40 BNB or a minimum deposit of 0.2 BNB, and after 90 days, you will have 135% ROI on what you've put in. And then I use plan 1, which gives me the 2% daily, right? And it'll take 200 days, and I'll get a 400% ROI. So you can do the math. After 50 days, I will have gotten my money back. And how it works, you put it in and then you come down here, take a look. You want to claim when the timer runs out. So the timer is about, I think it's 5 days. So you leave it in for 5 days. And then after the 5 days, you withdraw your rewards. And this is my rewards. I cannot say that word. Accruing, right? I've deposited 3 BNB. I've taken out almost a half a BNB. I've only been in this for, let's see, when did I start? Actually, because it shows you all your stakes. I started on December 5th, yeah. Because the first one I did was plan 3, and then I've just been doing plan 1. And look, you can see like my deposits, right? So I started off just 0.2 BNB. And I kind of saw the magic of it, and I put a full BNB in, right? And then 0.6, 0.85, and 0.1. The idea is that what's cool about this is that it doesn't rely completely on Ponzi-nomics. So the money that goes in here, the developer is then taking and rehypothecating on PancakeSwap. So it's kind of like there's a profit that gets generated, right? Like it's like investing into a little mini hedge fund. So technically we don't need any new users to come in here. What is, I believe, needed, the idea is that every player, when you withdraw your rewards, you take out half and then you leave half and redeposit, right? So like this last one here, which was on December 15th, a couple days ago, I took out, I think I took out more, it was a little bit more than, I'll be honest, I think it was like 0.45 or something like that, but I put in 0.2. You keep half, deposit half. If everyone does that, we can just live off this thing and it'll just keep going. Granted, it is in BNB, and I know the price of BNB is down a lot. So I'll leave a link for these 2 platforms down below. So still things to jump in on. I love being in crypto. I love doing all this. I love doing YouTube, and and I appreciate all this the support, thoughts, and prayers for for my girlfriend and what she's going through. She's she's done with Western medicine. She gave that an honest go, and doing more holistic stuff, and it's scary though, because the Western medicine, it didn't have the results that we were hoping for. So a lot of cannabis, a lot of good healers that we're working with, and so keep the prayers, best wishes, keep sending them, because those do mean a lot, and I do believe in the power of prayer and all that stuff. So anyway, folks, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Binance. I really want to know what you guys are thinking about in terms of Binance and CZ, and what do you think is going to happen. And yeah, leave it down below. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.